Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the new and improved podcast with Mike Bean, Shiller Play, and Wuxin. This is tea time with the Dapper Gents. So grab your tea and join us on this awesome adventure of awesomeness.
Gaming.
Of gaming, yes. Today we'll be discussing about the games that we played this week, games that we are looking forward to, and maybe some topics if you're still interested in the end. So, I'll start off with the games that I've been playing this week. Last week, I've been playing Tomb Raider, Arma 3, Dead Space 3, War of the Roses, and Sim City. What about you, Shadow?
Mainly Arma 3, tried to get in Sim City, Dead Space 3, War of the Roses. That's about it, really. Oh, and
Trackmania, isn't it?
Trackmania Canyons. I'll talk
Very-
more about that.
Very
Oh,
cool.
yes.
Very cool. Wuxin, what have you been playing this week?
Arma 3, Arma 3, Arma 3, Arma 3, and then a little bit of SimCity.
Very cool. So, are we going to all discuss Arma 3 first, as it's the one that we've played the most this week?
I'll say so. We've spent nearly 30 hours on it already, so.
A bit more than that, I think. Yeah, well, what can I say about Arma 3 Alpha? Graphically, it's amazing, and it runs so smooth, even for an alpha. There are still some bugs that are there, but, it's an alpha. You can't complain, and, we can host our own server, play all these missions that we downloaded. There's so many. There are so many. So, yeah.
Well,
Def-
my list for missions, I've got 69 missions. It's not even a week old yet, so.
Bloody hell.
People complain there's no content. Alpha, then you're not looking very well.
Yep, you're not looking hard enough, or,
I'm impressed with it.
I'm very impressed with it as well. Yeah.
What can I say about it? The enemy AI is balanced if you get it down to the right level. The landscape, I love the landscape setting.
Yeah, the Mediterranean feel. It like I said, Shadow, one of the main city on it, or just Marina, kind of reminds me of FH2 a little bit. One of the maps on that, I can't remember. I think it was Siege of Crete or something like that. It reminds me of.
Stuff like that, yeah.
It's got that kind of feel. Yeah.
I think it's looking to be a perfect military sim, really. I mean, some people are bashing about it on the Steam forums, and you got to forget it's an alpha. I mean, be thankful, Emi Interactive letting you play the game early, because when it officially releases, hopefully the engine will be smooth and optimized, and I think this is what more game developers should do if there's more multiplayer involved. They should give you alpha access, maybe at a discounted price because you're not getting the full game, and help test the bugs out. And then, I think more people will be involved in that. And you won't have so much complaints on day releases or hot fixes or patches on the day. And
Definitely.
That's my 2 cents of it, to be honest.
Oxen, what's your opinion on the game?
Well, the game is. I could play this game no matter what. Honestly, I don't feel like it's in alpha. I could play this as a game in whole because I think it runs smoother than Arma 2 already. So
Definitely.
not complaining at all. I love
And
it.
at least you go through buildings without dying. That's what I like.
Yeah, or breaking any legs.
Oh yeah.
Over week on Daisy.
Yes, we do play Daisy as well, ladies and gentlemen. There's maybe a surprise. If you watched my vlog, you would have seen maybe the poster for it. but we won't spoil it for you. So just keep that in mind.
I mean, what else is it? It's just the lighting effects are amazing.
Definitely.
Sound effects. I said in here, if you ever had this mod installed on the Arma 2 Combined Operations, the Jawhead sound.
Yeah, JSRS. Yeah.
Yeah, it's nearly as good as that.
I'm sure he'll make improvements for it as well.
There's a full mod support out already, as we just said about all the missions. It's going to be.
I think as a group we've decided it will be Game of the Year. Is in space.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not being. Well, yeah.
I'm down.
Yeah, just to move on. Okay, so going on away from
there was a lot of Nakamura while you're doing that.
As it's why don't you try that? Why don't you try and do that?
I think you got but there's loads of them. There's absolute loads of them.
Yes, I'll come all.
I think I need this bench to be honest because I need my secondary weapon. I think.
I said to Shallow, it's
where's my
what's the bench? Oh, there. With the sort of survival elements, things like that. Voice acting is amazing.
Activate.
The story is amazing.
Edge.
I haven't played it that much at the moment, but from what I've played,
excellent.
First impressions, I think it's.
I'll do everything with it,
and it could be Game of the Year as well.
Default top.
What are you saying? It's made a good first impression on me.
Yes, and I want to play some more.
I mean, what I've seen in reviews and that, I mean, this is what you said in Far Cry should have been. I mean, I want to see more RPG elements in my game, not.
On.
Yeah, have little bits of it in there.
Put every point in each talent tree in there. And another thing to mention.
Plasma core.
StarCraft 2
No, I won't.
is officially released tomorrow, which me and Mark have preloaded, ready. We're going to do a first impression of that tomorrow. Film it.
Yes, you've gone off topic, but still. Yeah.
Yes, I would be purchased that myself.
No.
Like I said, it's like, oh wow, because I was a bit skeptical. Because when you remake games, sometimes it can be like the Devil May Cry. Some people, if you haven't played the original, then it sort of alienates the.
I guess that'll do, bros.
The character, the bit of emo, douchebag, sex animation.
Okay, I see the problem now. Someone left a bunch of cargo on the tracks.
Can you clear it?
I should be able to. I'll get to that shuttle and half section one way or another.
Yeah,
come on then.
So the game.
Come on then, Shallow, get over it.
Well, me and Shallow is StarCraft the Heart of Swarm at the moment. There are for this month. Next month, I think it's kind of looking forward to Dead Island, Riptide, maybe. If it'll be better than the first game,
Need some right.
Yeah, I don't know.
And then you give it a go, Shallow.
And Boxing, you're looking forward to Slender, aren't you? As you've done
I'm not looking.
Right, what have we got to do? So.
Chandra, I'm looking
Good luck. Amnesia.
Oh, can't you do it?
Right, do you know what to do?
Yep.
And also,
Right, I'll protect you. I got.
That would be badass. Yeah. Well, that's it. I think for the games that we're looking forward to.
That's one, bud.
Any other games you're looking forward to, Shadow? I think so. Did I? I keep forgetting which games got pre-ordered.
we want to bring them to our opinions.
Yeah. That is horrendous, that game. That game is horrendous. That like, my 8-year-old nephew, well, he's older than that now, but he could probably do better than that. Definitely.
Oh no!
Eat!
Need to reset.
Oh.
Then you can say, instead of rushing in and crashing out, and I've lost faith, I've lost respect for everybody. I really have.
I heard that.
Nearly there, son, nearly there.
Oh come on!
Yeah, well, you should
The zombies!
sort it out who's this.
Yeah, and there was rumours that they spent all the money that Satan gave them to make Borderlands 2 instead of doing Aliens. Panic! No!
Oh, I accidentally started the wrong gun. Oh! No!
If I could do that again.
Warning.
Yeah.
Default to Bay 4.
Have we?
Containment breach detected.
Definitely.
Anomalies are present.
Or co-op
I don't want this gun.
Use caution.
campaigns or what have you.
I want to see more games go on.
Right.
Obstruction cleared.
Oh,
Resuming normal.
oh, multi-plan.
I mean, single players there for the story.
Oh, boom!
Yeah, like you've seen me because that would
Give me up. Shoot it, quick! Don't freeze me, oh my god.
That's alright, I'm freezing so I can get you up. What the hell?
Yeah. So, Bob, sorry. C5. He's dead, son.
Make sure.
2 hits with my fucking secondary kills him.
I've got it, my sister got it.
Where'd it go now?
6 hours to get into a server. I've tried, I couldn't.
The left to the left. Yeah, 3 hours for me to try and get onto the server. And then once I got into the game, yeah, I'm here. It said the servers are unavailable. Whoa! It's just, it's unacceptable, man. Jesus. Jesus!
Bloody hell, it's hard here.
Oh god. This got more jump scares than bloody. Where's the
What?
Where's the other 36 arrows?
What? Express elevator hell?
To force somebody onto a server like that on a single player game. Yeah, I know it's
Hello.
trying to be
Guys,
Facebook,
running low on ammo.
Simpsons,
Don't forget your resupply.
social media sort of thing. I get that, but if it's not working, let somebody have it offline. I don't care about DRM, Steam, Origin because they work fine. They're not a problem. I'm not bothered about that whatsoever. It's just to me, it's an easy game. It's easier to manage my games in my library. What I've got, what's installed, what's not. Etc., etc. But they got to stop doing things like that because the amount of complaints about this already is off the charts, man. It's you don't believe me? Just have a look on EA forums about it. How much complaints about it on SimCity 2013.
Definitely.
I want to play it. I love building games. I love the Civilization series, and I love Anno 2070. So, we'll get 1 or 2 videos on there. Hopefully, all playing together on the same server if it works.
Hopefully.
Touching wood.
works. It works.
Touching wood.
Yeah. Well, when all three of us get in, it'll smeg up.
Yeah, definitely. Maybe. So yeah, well, yeah. Talking about other problems, why is GTA 5 not coming to the PC?
Oh.
Why?
Oh.
Why? Why Rockstar? Why?
I mean, I like Rockstar. I respect them. They did a good job of Max Payne 3 last summer.
It's a fucking movie, so that's what that game is. A movie.
Brilliant game though. Brilliant game, movie, whatever you want to call it, but it was brilliantly made. But come on, Rockstar, do what you did with the Max Payne. Delay for a month, like you did with the PC. Give it PC options, and instead of release it on consoles. This is what I don't get though. You're releasing it instead of releasing it in September of the PlayStation 3 and Xbox. Well, 2 months later, there's going to be a new console coming out. Maybe a month later. See what I'm saying? It's just don't get it. I mean, maybe delay it a bit more, longer, or you can't just basically force a person to, I don't know, buy a console because he wants to play that game, or he's got to wait for ages. Especially PC.
Definitely.
And I'm sick of us PC gamers and community get shunted because the way it is now, if you go into game station or your local games or GameStop in America or anywhere else, it's all consoles now. You look at PC, I know
It's
all
like
downloaded.
one shelf, isn't there, normally?
Yeah,
and
one
then the rest
shelf.
are like console games.
Because some people like to collect the hard copy.
Definitely.
It's just, I mean, not everybody trusts his DRM. We know somebody who joins our group from time to time, gamers. I'll mention his name anyway. Tazzy Devil. He doesn't trust DRMs, and he shouldn't have to. Force on DRMs or forced to download the game. Through DRM.
Yes.
And just ridiculous. But one thing you got to respect the PC gaming community is the modding, the consoles, the modding. It's a proper server, the dedicated servers, the whole community we put together. Don't get me wrong.
Still get your ass out still on PC gamers like the Call of Duty wankers.
Yeah, you do. Speaking Call of Duty, this is a topic I've seen on Steam, right? On the Arma 3, and somebody asked, is there kill streaks in the game on Arma 3? Come on. Come on.
That's hilarious.
Kill streaks in Arma 3. Come on now. Listen, peeps, if you like fast shooter, must stick to Battlefield 3
or Call of Duty.
Don't ask questions without research, because you sound stupid. Come on.
Also, anyway, let's go on to some positives. We've had news that Rome 2 Total War is coming out in October this year.
Yeah.
Well, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, definitely.
Even though I've got a little bit of something historically inaccurate that I sent as I was looking on their wiki. It's one of their factions, right? They weren't even in Kent. Kent was its own little kingdom, and on the map, it was showing they had all of like Norfolk and into Kent, and I was like, that's not right. That ain't right. But that's the only little niche I've got there that they didn't do their research properly.
Yeah, I'll have to add something. Talking about RTS.
Positive or negative?
I don't know if it's positive or negative. I mean, I don't know. But it's up to the audience where you think of it. Coming Heroes 3? Coming
Company
Heroes
of-
2, sorry.
Like,
What's happening with that?
yeah, what is happening with that?
Supposed to be out March, early March, apparently. I mean,
Wait,
I haven't seen release date or anything.
okay, no. On Steam it says it's meant to be out in March. Then when I go to this other store, it said it was out in February or something like that. Hang on. Oh no, wait! It's expected to be released on 25th of June, 2013. Now, so
Big delay.
big
Maybe
delay.
because HQ got liquidated and Relic Games is the same, and it got taken over by somebody else.
Yeah.
I think that's what's happened.
Yeah, I think so too.
And something else. What is happening with South Park: The Stick of Truth?
No one cares about that game.
Am I the only one excited about that game?
Yes, you are.
Really?
Maybe
You are
a
the
small contingent, but you know. And I want to make out a positive as well.
involved.
Released
Go on.
a
Sorry.
couple of weeks ago. Now I know it's been out a year and a half, but it was released on Steam not long ago. Trackmania Canyons. What a game! What a racing game! See, I used to play a lot of game Forza Motorsport on the Xbox console. Sorry.
You
Um,
console wanker. Hey, wanker!
Anyway, and when you go around the first corner of the bend, you qualified really well. They hit you. They bloody purposely knock you off the road. You know, what's the point in that? With Trackmania, yes, it's ghost cars, but you can race with up to 200 people, and it doesn't cost the earth. It's about 16 quid. Mod support, loads of tracks. It's letting you play Trackmania Stadium as well, and there's other stuff coming out for it. Amazing game. You know, it's off the wall sort of game, crazy game. You know, with tracks, huge jumps and things like that. But when you're watching everybody else, they crash into walls or they go on the wrong loop and they fall off, and it's a crazy game. And it's a 5 minute session of it to get yourself in the top 16, which you'll be on like a mini podium. And I think it's a fantastic game. It is a really good game. It runs smooth with 200 people plus. Oh,
Excellent. And DayZ standalone, we haven't had any release dates for that yet, but we'll keep you posted with that. We saw a video, and it was done by Rocket. It seemed a bit rushed, the actual video, and it wasn't edited that well. But you know, they're very busy guys. But from the content, it looked very good, and it says something about like dropping just move and click like on Armor 3 on the inventory. So it might be Armor 3-esque. It's kind of making me excited for that, for the DayZ standalone.
and to make it better, hopefully it'll work. They are improving the new anti-cheat system, which I think it'll be tested on the standalone before it'll go on to Arma 3.
Definitely, I think so.
You know, because Battle.eye, it's a joke on Arma 2.
Joke, yeah. Too many hackers in the world.
And speaking of hackers, there's been quite a few reported on Arma 3. Listen, hackers, cheaters,
Wankers.
piss off the game. Piss off of the game. Don't ruin it for everybody else who won't play. Just because you get a bullet at school, work, or whatever, don't ruin the fun for everybody else.
Especially
Play
if
the game
it's
legit. If you're not sure how to play the game, ask. It's a complicated game. Yes. Requires patience. But if you ask somebody or join a clan or whoever, they'll guide you in the right direction. Stop bloody hacking and ruin the games. It's absolutely
just standing there shooting full auto, and you're like headshotting every single person that's on the map. You know, don't do that.
Alright, I'm going to do a moan of the week. My biggest moan of the week is Arma 3 related. Amount of servers with Zombie Sandbox and Wasteland. Now, my fear is, I hope they don't make Arma 3 casual. Now it's great if you want to go on there, play Wasteland, but I want to see
Proper missions.
objective-based co-op. Yeah, exactly. You know,
Instead of this sort of post-apocalyptic, treasure hunt of Wasteland. Yeah.
if I won't play a post-apocalyptic, I'll play Fallout 3. Simple.
Or
New Vegas or
yeah, exactly. Because they're done right. Because you've got missions, you've
I
got
know
quests, you've got
single
side
player-
quests.
I know the single player games, but come on, man, have a bit of imagination. You're basically porting it from Arma 2 to Arma 3. Mate, have a bit of imagination. Come on.
Yep.
Well, just to add something, Wasteland is it can be really fun if we play in a tactical way with other more mature people.
But there's loads of kids on it.
I know,
Loads.
but we could create our own server and rule our own kingdom as gods, you know.
we declare this island a part of the Dapper Gentleman Empire.
Hoorah!
Yes. Also, yeah, that's it really. I think.
What's coming out this week or next few days?
Nothing really.
Metro Last Light.
That's not coming out.
Well, early 2013 it says.
Well,
I
it's not that early because I know the date.
We're into Metro, part of THQ, I believe.
May the 17th. It's coming out.
Well, I believe that when I see it. My opinion.
It's expected to be released on May the 17th.
And I can tell you what news release is coming out this month is obviously we talked about it, Sniper Ghost Warrior 2.
Yep.
Sang Freud Tales of Werewolf. There is that date on it. It's March. Got a 10% discount at the moment.
On Steam.
On Steam, obviously. Alien Spidey. Don't ask me what that is, because it sounds a very strange game. Indie platform game, which is out March the 20th. And what else is there?
Well, I can tell you, only for the PC, because I buggered my list up. Sandbolt Scrapers, Trails Evolution. Sandbolt Scrapers is coming out on the 14th. Trials Evolution Gold Edition is coming out on the 21st. Resident Evil 6 is also coming out on the 21st. Bioshock Infinite, the 26th. Final Fantasy 11, Seekers of Oldwin is coming out on the 26th. Slender the Arrival, also on the 26th. And Lost Planet 3 is coming out on the 31st.
Ooh, Lost Planet 3.
Yes, Lost Planet 3 walks in.
Well, I haven't tried the two others, but...
Nor have I.
And maybe be a fun game.
I have.
You have.
Yeah, let's just say they suck. Well, the third one, it might change my head around. Who knows?
Yep. So guys, we'd like our subscribers and viewers to leave us some questions, either in the comments below or on our Twitter, Facebook page. We'll answer them in our next podcast, or maybe we'll do a Q&A. But here, we've had a few questions so far. I'm going to read two out. So, the first question is, why did we decide to form the Dapper Gentlemen's Club? Well, we decided to do it because we was getting tired of everybody coming into this one channel that was playing either Mountain Blade Warband with a few guys, but other people join and ruin our conversation, and it just get like the large group just keep building and building, and it got a bit crazy. So we decided to make our own channel, which got deleted. So in the end, we just I got my own TeamSpeak and decided to form the Dapper Gentlemen's Club, and this is when Shadow decided to join the NR24 from Forgotten Honor, who have lost their honor, obviously. And so that's how our YouTube channel came into being. I don't know if Shadow's got another side of the story, but go on, Shadow.
Well,
tell us.
Yeah, I mean, we just, we're how it started out basically. you know, me and Mike think alike.
Strangely.
Yes, it's when North and South collide. But you know, as Mike goes, "Oh, I'm getting a new computer." You know, I think get one myself. Was form a YouTube channel. You know, starting a hobby. You know, and that's where it sort of come from, really.
Yeah.
Play for fun, and you know,
As you can tell from our videos, we play for fun. We're not too serious, but we are serious, but not too serious. You got to have fun in games, otherwise you'll get bored, and we'll probably we'll start raging at the game, and we don't want that. Especially if it,
Dota.
yes, especially like Dota.
Dota, rage-inducing, angry.
But it's a great game. I love that Dota 2.
Yeah,
that
I
game.
like Dota 2, but
We haven't played
Dota
it in
2
a
is your
while.
punch bag game. It's a punch bag game. Or a divorcee game. You know, I'm going to divorce you now. You let me down.
Right.
Know,
And like the last question, I'm gonna read out because it's pretty good. Where do you see the Dapper Gentlemen's Club in 5 years' time? Well, that's quite a hard question, but I do like it. I'd like to think I would like to think that we'll be quite successful, and maybe just maybe be like one of the top YouTubers, like YouTube channels up there on YouTube, obviously. That's, maybe even be living in America, sharing and playing with the greatest YouTubers out there, like Total Biscuit, Jesse Cox, Angry Joe, Pryken, Side Strafe, them kind of people, as they are kind of the inspiration also behind the Dapper Gentlemen's Club, because I like their content and hopefully they like ours. I know Angry Joe follows us on Twitter, so I hope you're watching this, Angry Joe. You're a legend. Right.
Hello, Angry Joe. We love you.
We love you.
And also Ken Burton as well.
Oh, and Ken Burton, because he's been following us since we started. He's a good friend of Shallow's. Well, kind of. He chats to him every now and then. But
yes.
you like inspire us, guys. You know.
And
You know,
the dream where we won't be in 5 years. I want a small gaming community like what we do in Arm 3. You know, add a few more people, like maybe have their own servers, but obviously keep the filming with the games, new releases, the old games, or requests. You know, we won't keep that as well.
Definitely.
So we won't do something for everybody.
Yes. Okay. We're going to leave it there, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for listening to our podcast. I'll see you next time.